What's up guys, my name is Cobra and today I'll bring you some SG5. This I really wanted to use this gameplay because I got it like earlier today and it was a really clutch gameplay where I get like crazy kills and kills that if they actually played better probably could have gotten me, but you guys get to see it. I'll talk more about PvP tips and tricks in this video because I thought I did quite well PvP wise in this whole video, so I'm kinda going to use this video maybe as a kickstart to my PvP series, because this is one of the kind of gameplays where I don't rely more on like this kind of armor v armor PvP. It was more of strategy based, whereby actually they had the upper hand on me but I still managed to turn the tables on them. So you guys will get to see it. This gameplay was originally like 17 minutes long, but I managed to cut off I managed to cut like a lot of unnecessary shit that I don't think you guys want to see. And it's one of the rare few gameplays, guys, but you can actually hear the audio in the background, like the audio in-game audio, but I kind of choose some other audio in the background as well. I mean a song in the background as well, because well, I don't know, I just felt like doing it this comp. So because normally when I record it, well, I play some music in the background when I record, so, and usually it's copyrighted, so I'm not gonna kind of post that kind of shit. Like when I play MTG, I like to just listen to songs and play because it makes it feel more enjoyable. And if I don't do that, I record with Ned, and if I record with Ned, yep, you guys probably hear the background. But if I do solo post comp, it's normally really quiet at the background. So yeah, so right here in this gameplay, I'm just gonna run my normal SG4 route where they kind of buffed it up to put quite a few tier 1s and tier 2, I mean quite a few tier 2s in my originally all tier 1 route. So it's really good now. But and when every time I come out this route, I get at least decent armor. It's like I used to be really reliant on Khorne in SG5, but right now they just buffed up my route so badly. So as you can see, I am pretty set with like I got like stone swords and shit like that. And this chest right here in the Christmas tree, or whatever you want to call this tree, it's actually a tier 2. So always try and grab it, and it actually was really useful in like it helped complete my armor and make it everything not leather. And this was actually really important. Like once it's not full leather, it makes it good. And then right here, I like instead of dumping in a chest, I just found some random corner where I just dump my shit. There's one way you can dump your shit as well. You go to a corner that no one ever goes to, which is like I thought that no one ever goes there. So you know, I think no one got it in the end. But there's one thing I would like to talk about in this gameplay before any PvP tricks and things will come out, because it will eventually. Because yeah, but I don't know what happened to SG5, but I seem to see a lot of tier 2s lately, because as you'll see later, once I kill all the teams with really good armor, you find that they drop a shitload of armor. And I don't know what they did with this map, but it seems like basically they buffed up a lot of chests, because I really see a lot of iron chest plates and chain chest plates and shit like that. As you see, I kind of cut out later, but I cut out the part where I was sorting my inventory, but there was a shitload of armor. It's not even funny. It's like literally the last 8 people that I fight, it's all really good on armor, and it's so annoying. But what can you do, guys? As you can see, this guy was clearly under geared to fight me, and he tried to take me on, and clearly wasn't a challenge. But right here, I get chased by 2 guys. The minute after the guy killed me, they just kind of snuck up behind me, and I was forced to run. So I couldn't do anything about it, because yeah, they kind of snuck up on me. I was like, shit, I'm not gonna take these 2 guys on. They have really good armor. And a small tip for you guys: if you double tap F5 on your computer when you're running, you can look behind you, like as you can see what I'm doing here. So that way you don't have to kind of look back yourself manually, and that will slow down your sprint. Small little tip right there. And then that really kind of helps, because if you do a small little check back, you actually let the opponent gain some distance on you. By pressing F5, they don't. And right here, I turn back and check. Wait, hold on. Like around here, I kind of turned back to check whether they were behind me, and they weren't. So I quickly popped the stake, and I went to I decided, I'm like, okay, I need better weapon, and I need to be more geared to face these 2 when they ever fight me again. So I think if I'm correct, I went back to Khorne to grab an iron sword, because yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, that was basically what was my thought. And I also remember that I kind of didn't have golden apples as well, because I do need a quick regen after I kill one guy, because you don't really want to lose HP. I mean, like, you want a quick way to gain back HP, maybe in a fast chase situation, if I do say so. Like in that sense, I guess. So I kind of just made that, and I cut the rest because it's boring, or I'll just try and search for people. And then, what do you know, when I with the first people I find, it happened to be them again, and I was like, oh, but I didn't notice it at this point of time, and I'm like, oh yay, iron armor guy. I'm just gonna go chase, and then bam, soon enough, it's actually that team of two, which I tried to find them at first, which is actually a bad idea, but I kind of got a good few hits on them. And what you want to do when you fight a team is actually you want to focus fire on one of them, like just keep aiming one of them. But then with like what they're doing is basically that one guy is just kamikaze and trying to take hits for the other guy, so that was fail. And then I tried to light him on fire over here, and if you don't know by now, guys, you can't light snow on fire, and I found it out today only, which was stupid as hell. And then I was like, oh shit, how am I going to take out a team of two with almost full iron armor without lighting one on fire? Because when you take out a team of two, what you want to do is you want to split them up, and if I can't light them on fire, it's quite hard to split them up. So I'm like, oh shit. And if I were to just try and fishing rod one away, it would do really little damage. So I really thought I was either gonna bow him, try to find a place to light him on fire, or I'm gonna bring him to another guy, so when like they will fight and then I could come in and sweep out the pieces. And this year I was just desperately trying to find another guy. I was just randomly walking. I just randomly walking. As you can see, like at the corner of my screen, I can actually see someone. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it towards that guy. And see, I see a team of two here as well. I'm like, okay, good. These two team of two can fight. And I just move, and then I was wrong. Like in the end, they completely ignored the other team of two, and they came for me. And so that plan was a fail. I tried to bring them to that guy, but that didn't work out too well. And as you can see, I just got bumped in the ass really bad right there. And basically I just kept running, and then after I was like, okay, they're not gonna go for that team of two, I will need to find some other guy. So I think I probably cut out the running here, did I? I think I did. So I cut out the running over here, and soon enough when I turned, like I found this spot. Like I saw a name on like across the corner. Yeah, because the Optifine glitch is just so powerful, and then I saw him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bring that team of two towards him so I can get some space off myself. And then that's exactly what happened. One of the team of two ended up trying to get that guy, and wait, hold on, what's going on with my PC? Alright, so sorry about that. My hard disk disconnected, so I may be a little bit off on the gameplay, but yeah, I just turned around and bowed the guy, and they kind of split up, as you can see. I could have went for one of them here, but it was kind of risky, so I was like, nah. And then they didn't. In the end, they didn't get the other. They didn't go for the other guy where I was talking about. Maybe they killed him already. I'm not too sure. So I was thinking, oh my god, I need to light it on fire no matter what. I was like, okay, this building definitely has a space where I can light it on fire. First thing I go in and I see, what is? Are you serious? A building and the floor is snow. I'm like, oh. But then I turn the corner. I'm like, yes, cobblestone, this is it. I need to kill them here. And bam, I lit that guy on fire, and the other guy's actually kind of separated, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this guy out real quick. And then bam, that guy went down, I think. And then I was like, oh shit, I need to light this guy on fire in this phase as well before it's too late. So I lit on fire here. He went on fire. I needed a regen because I was on 4 hearts, so I was like, okay, go out this door, he's on fire. I got some distance. And then bam! I kind of remember that the entrance was also there's a little cobblestone slab that wasn't on snow. So that was what happened. I just quickly lit it on fire so I can relight him on fire. And I turned around and growled at him, and bam! He went down as well. I'm like, oh my god! I finally killed this team of two with full iron. I'm like, holy crap! This is probably the most decked team on the map. And I'm like, oh, I mean the rest should be probably leather, right? Right? Because there shouldn't be so many OP teams, right? Because they get a lot of armor, right? Right? No, look at this. I come at the corner. And I have a team of two with almost full iron armor. One full gold, one full iron. So I quickly take out the gold guy first. Reason for that being, like, I don't want two of them hitting me at once. And I take out the weaker one so they can't put two on, like, I can't take 2% damage for long. And right here I quickly pull out the fishing rod quickly, because like the reason for hitting him with the fishing rod, even though there's no damage, is to sway his shot. Because as he was bowling me, if I fishing rod him, it will sway off his aim, and he won't like he'll miss his shot. So that was what I was thinking. And yes, I know you're seeing some frame lag on the screen, and I'm like, and you're like, oh my god, why so laggy? And yeah, I don't know what happened, but my frames was really low at that point in time when I was fighting him, which kind of sucks because I couldn't land a lot of bow shots. I mean, I missed a lot of bow shots because of that, and I almost died to it. So that was a pity. Like, so but it's quite a good strategy, guys. If like a guy is in water and a guy's trying to bow you, and maybe let's say you don't have any arrows to bow back, a good strategy is to fishing rod him so you can sway his shot and he'll miss you. So that's what I like to do. And so basically I took out two team of two already, and I'm like, dude, this is probably it. Like, to have full iron and everything shouldn't be anything harder, right? So I was like, let's go have a diamond sword and try to win, and bam. So they cut the part where I was just trying to find the last three guys, and then yay, apparently the guy just killed himself for me, so I didn't have to do much. I didn't have to find. I was like, okay, deathmatch should be easy, but I would just try and play safe. And yeah, right here I just organize my stuff, and so I kind of like you kind of see that I really wanted to play safe because I was really scared. So I made a lot of extra spin and steal because the thing about SG5's deathmatch arena place thingy is that it has a lot of wooden tiles, and it's not like watery like Moonlight Lake where you can't really flint and steel. Flint and steel in deathmatch in SG5 is really useful. I think it's really useful in any flat ground where you can light up I would say like this grounds that you can light up in general, because flint and steel really it not only does it slow the guy down, it also does damage, so it's like double the pain. You can catch up on them. So right there I almost tried to backstab the full iron guy, which is really cool. So but then I looked here, I'm like, oh my god, 2 iron guys, please, are you kidding me? And then like I tried to bow one of them, and I thought maybe they'll fight each other, and then I was freaking wrong, and I realized it was another team of 2, which I couldn't get more annoyed. And then basically my strat, simple as hell, just bow them to death. I mean, light them on fire and just bow them to death. But then it didn't happen. I just lit one on fire, killed the guy, and wait, hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. My audio is lagging. I just realized a little bit, and my thing crashed again. So if my commentary is a little bit off, I apologize. And if I'm correct, I should be bowing the last guy to death right now, because I don't know what's wrong with my Vegas. It's kind of lagging me out, and it keeps crashing. So I have to keep pausing my recording and my sound recording because I'm doing a post commentary here. And so basically, I just take the last 2 guys out, even though the last team of 2 wasn't too hard. It's pretty easy, in fact. So but I technically took out like 4 team of 2s with a pretty deck, so I thought that deserves a like, maybe, if you guys stayed to the end so far. So anyways, guys, I would like to thank you guys for watching so much, and peace out.